display an operator's permit. The remaining matters will be dismissed. We'll stipulate the probable cause. And he's indicated he has a $750 cash bond.
Okay. Is all that correct, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Hill, about your case today in private?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to August 28, 2018, around 8:34 p.m. in the area of Ewald Circle and Santa Rosa in the city of Detroit, where you operate a 2006 stop vehicle without a valid driver's license in your possession.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay, with that stipulation of probable cause, I will dismiss the two remaining counts. For sentencing purposes, I'm going to waive your fines and costs, okay? Mr. Johnson, that means that I'm saving you $290 that you don't have to pay, and I'll have your bond returned to you in the mail, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Without you giving me your whole address, are you still on Eileen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and one more thing, do you want me to apply your bond to your reinstatement fees?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day.
You as well. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I can just
I'll disconnect you. Don't worry about it.
leave.
Okay, who would you like next, Attorney Hill? How about Anthony Jones? He has an offer for improper place.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, Judge. Anthony Jones. I don't see that in the offers, but it's an offer of, is it insurance to proper plates?
Correct. And
Okay.
for the remaining time to be. So go ahead, Mr. Jones, accept the invitation to go into the breakout room, and Mr. Hill will talk to you about your case, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So you should see it on your screen now to accept the invite. There we go. Okay, good morning, Officer Whitehead. Okay, to the person on the iPhone, with the phone up to the ceiling, can you please state your name? And Mr. Attorney Hill, he's in the breakout room waiting for you.
I don't have the prompt screen.
How
Judge.
you doing?
One moment. You have to go find it. It's at the bottom. It'll be at the bottom of your screen. You go back in there.
Sorry. Yep.
That's fine. Okay, gentlemen.
Yes. You answer my name.
Yes. What's your name?
Yeah, Ernest Antonio Jackson.
Okay,
Ernest Antonio Jackson.
Okay, wherever you are, your service is a little shaky right now. So
Can I leave and come back to get a better signal?
I can hear you now. So wherever you are, you can stay around that area. When I call you, make sure you stay around that area when we get ready to call your case, okay?
Okay.
That'll work. I'm gonna put you back on mute. Good morning, Officer Whitehead.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay. The defense side, Greg Jones.
It's kind of breaking up. I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
What did you say?
The defense sign in, Greg Jones.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Attorney Hill, do you need to go back in the breakout room or?
No, I'm good, Judge. The only thing I would ask is, would the court consider, I think you said that for Mr. Jones, it was improper plates dismissing the other matter?
Yes, you want to reverse that?
Can we?
That's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
Huh? You don't need to speak to him about it? You good?
I do not.
Okay. Let me get him out of there. Okay, Mr. Jones, I'm
Yes.
going to allow you to plead guilty to the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive and dismiss the no insurance count, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, calling case P1065767, the people versus Anthony Jones. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance. Appearance.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Jones, say your name for the record, please.
Anthony Edward Jones.
Client can avail himself of the offer, Judge. No bond.
Okay, Mr. Jones, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to
Yes,
speak to
ma'am.
I got to finish the question first. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hill about your case today?
Hello?
Yes. Did you talk to your attorney today, Mr. Hill, about your case?
Yes.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
Hello?
Did anyone threaten you to plead guilty today?
Mr. Jones, has anyone forced you to plead guilty today?
No.
Okay.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Phone breaking.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hill, can you just finish the question?
Yes. And in fact, are you guilty of the charge you're pleading guilty to, which would be allowing an unlicensed person to
Hello?
drive? Mr. Jones, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. And you do understand you have a right to a jury trial and a bench trial, correct? And you're going to waive that today and plead guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
And isn't it true that you are guilty of allowing your wife to drive a vehicle when you knew she didn't have a license, correct?
Yes, sir.
Anything else I misjudged?
I'll just do the date. Was it on February 13th, 2020 in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Did Greg, this is a bad name because
Can you press mute? Thank you.
Okay. Are you satisfied, counsel?
That's fine.
Okay, I'm as well. I will accept the guilty plea, dismiss the no insurance with the stipulation of probable cause. Mr. Jones, I'm waiving your fines and costs so you don't have to pay anything today, okay?
Yes.
So you're all set. You're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good one, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
How do I sign in?
Ms. Anderson, is that, I hear you saying you don't know how to sign in?
Yeah,
What is your full name?
Elvia Jones.
Okay, you just signed in. Just hold tight.
Okay, thanks.
let's do Mr. Craig Jones. Is he still on the phone?
Yes, he is, Judge.
It's for, we're getting ready to put the offers. It's for failure to display and being responsible to meeting 1 to 5 of. Okay, Attorney Hill, do you have Craig Jones' offer? If not, I can read it over the record. You're still muted.
Craig Jones, you said, Judge?
Yes,
I think so.
I'll just tell you anyway. It's for failure to display and 1 to 5 over the speed limit.
Failure to display and 1 to 5.
Okay, so pleading and fail to display in 1 to 5, and then what's being dismissed?
No receipt of registration, no proof of insurance, and expired plates.
Great, thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Jones, Craig Jones, I'm going to put you into a breakout room to speak to your attorney
Yes.
privately about, okay?
Okay.
Because he's pleading to failure to display. Okay.
Officer Hawks? Your person didn't sign in, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to reschedule that one. I can barely hear you. Let's see.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm going to send you a message in the chat since you can't, since the audio is bad.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. To the gentleman with the blue shirt on, with the Aristo 5 phone,
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What is your name?
First name William, last name Ford.
William Ford? Okay, we got you signed in, so just hold tight, okay?
Okay. Do I go?
Did you have a question, Mr. Ford? I muted you before you asked the question.
Question. On the docket. Should I wait and take it up with the attorney first?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait.
21st, hopefully, I don't know. Not sure. Okay, what happened to Mr. Jones?
I think he never joined me. I think we lost him, Judge.
Everybody's having a really bad connection today. Let's move on. He'll call back in. Let's do Brittany Johnson.
I have the offer, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, I'm going to put you into a breakout room to speak to your attorney, Mr. Hill, privately about your case, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Jones is in the breakout room now.
Want to go there, Judge?
Yeah, and I'll put Ms. Johnson in breakout room 2. So I'm going to put you in breakout room 2. Ms. Johnson, just hold tight in there, and Attorney Hill will come in when he's done with the other client, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, I'll come back. She's on the docket. It is, Vernita James. Yeah. Let me pull her file while he's here.
Okay. Can you go ahead, Attorney Hill, speak to Ms. Johnson while she's in the breakout room?
I can, yep. And Judge, if Officer Whitehead comes back, I'd like to talk to him if I can.
Okay, I think he had bad connection. He may call in. If we speak to him, I'll let him know. Or if he checks back in. Did you want to speak to Craig Jones again?
No, I just told him to come back here, Judge.
Okay, so I'll put you in with Ms. Johnson next.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks. Sabree, I'm about to call you Brittany.
No, I don't want to be written.
Thanks, Brittany.
Don't have. There's a lot going on today.
Yeah.
She's in the right place though.
Huh?
She's in the right spot. Real.
Oh.
Had to get my broom out. Yeah. Yeah. My bad.
I'm back, Judge. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Attorney Hill speaking to another person in the breakout room, then I'll call your case when he comes out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. No problem. Yep, it's the case.
I'm sorry.
You print out that one.
Kel, come here. Hello.
He's fine. Sorry, Judge.
Oh, no. Okay, let's do Ms. Johnson. calling cases P993648, the people versus Brittany Johnson. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. P1054477, disregarding a traffic control device. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, defective bumper, fender, or windshield. P1054504. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, driving while license suspended. P989545, driving while license suspended. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, behalf of Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson, please state your name.
Brittany Antoinette Johnson.
Judge, the offer I have that was sent to me was only from the city. So I'm assuming that the remaining matters are going to be state matters. My client wishes to avail herself of the city matters, pleading to fail to display, dismissing the other city matter will stipulate a probable cause. Would the court use a memorandum of understanding as it relates to the state matters?
Yes.
Okay. So then there's a lot there though, Judge. What would the court be doing?
So it'll be for 2 counts or 3 counts of no, actually 2 counts. So there are 3 cases that were not on the docket that I pulled. They're all, let's see here, civil infractions.
I sent it to Shannon.
And that's case SP 989434. Count 1 is expired plate. Count 2 is no proof of insurance, and count 3 is no rear view or defective mirror.
Yeah, this is a lot. Do you know this person is being discharged? This person.
Ms. Johnson, do you want to take care of those 3 cases today too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Are those, Your Honor, are those from 2020 as well?
these are from 2019, April 2019.
All my matters from 2019, I did take care of last year, and I have all my paperwork to prove it.
Okay, I'll send it right
It's
over.
saying here that these are in default, that you never paid anything.
Yeah, I had a lot of tickets. I paid off all last year. I have all my receipts as well.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now, I just looked it up because I saw several cases on your, like, that were missing in this offer, and it's still saying that you didn't pay on these 3 cases. I'm gonna take these, what I'll do is, I'll set these aside, I'll give you the case number so you can look it up yourself or match it up with your receipts. You can call back in tomorrow if, there's a discrepancy, and I'll deal with those 3 tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
And
yes, ma'am.
I'll get you an offer on those 3. If, for some reason you did not pay those, and if you did, then you'll show the receipt tomorrow, we'll, dismiss them.
Okay.
So I'm going to type in the case numbers in the chat so that you can have it and look it up yourself.
Okay.
And you'd like to take the offer for the failure to display a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney today? Your case? Did you have an opportunity today to talk privately to Attorney Hill about your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to April 24th, 2019, around 3:27 p.m. in the area of 7 Mile and Hayden in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2001 Chevy beige vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, were you stopped by a Detroit police department officer?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Okay. I will accept your guilty plea, amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license as we discussed. And I will dismiss the remaining counts that are on the docket. And Ms. Johnson, I sent you in the chat the 3 cases that I have that are still outstanding for civil infractions. Check on those if that matches up with your receipt. And call back in tomorrow at 8:30 and we'll resolve those 3, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Judge.
Before you go, for sentencing purposes, I waiver fine the cost for the count you just pled guilty to. So that saved you about $290, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you. Everyone have a great day as well.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Mr. Jones. Mr. Craig Jones, are you there?
Judge, I wanted to speak to Officer Whitehead if I could on that, or I can make a motion before the court, but I think we need Officer Whitehead's permission for what I'm going to be requesting.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Jones, you're just gonna have to hold tight for a minute until we can get Officer Whitehead back on the call. Attorney Hill is trying to make some things happen for you. So just hold tight. Let's see here. Let's do Elba Jones. And the offer here is for her to plead responsible to 1 count of expired plate with the failure to display and no proof of insurance to be dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Jones, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room to speak to strictly privately about your case, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Go ahead and accept the invitation on your screen. Okay, you ready on Ms. Jones?
We are.
Okay. Calling case P1050365, the people versus Elba Jones, count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person, count 2, expired plate, and count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance?
Ryan Hill, behalf of the defendant. Ms. Jones, please state your name.
Elvia Jones.
Client's going to avail herself of the offer, Judge, pleading to the amended charge or the expired plate. The remaining matters will be dismissed. We'll stipulate to probable cause.
Okay. Is there stipulation to the face of the ticket for the purpose of the responsible plate?
There is, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Jones, that was just quick.
Yeah.
So I will accept responsibility for, your responsibility plea for the expired plates count. And it's typically, let's see here, $145. I'm going to waive your fines and costs and save you that $145. And dismiss the 2 remaining counts before the court. Do you have any questions?
And I gotta pay the money.
Did you hear what I just said?
You don't have to pay any money, Ms. Jones. She waived fines and costs.
Okay, she said I gotta pay $145.
Nope, she said,
I waived, meaning I took that cost off. I helped you out so you don't have to pay it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have any other questions?
No.
All right, have a good day.
thank you, Judge.
Jones?
Danira?
Danira, there we go, sorry about that.
Yes.
Danira Jones, Attorney Hill, the offers for improper plates. I'll dismiss the remaining counts.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Jones, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room to speak to Attorney Hill, okay?
Yes, thanks.
What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Renita James.
Bernita James?
Yes, ma'am. I have a situation with my phone.
That's fine. No worries, we'll take care of you still.
Judge, her file is on my desk. I'm letting her use the my phone so she can zoom in.
Okay, if you want, Chapman, you can just bring her up if it's easier.
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Steph Jones is today.
Which Jones is in the breakout room right now?
I said Denara, but I put her name
I wrote down Bernita James.
up. She is downstairs with Chapman.
Yeah.
And gentlemen, with the LG phone just checked in. Your screen is frozen with the turquoise ceiling. Yes, gentlemen, with the turquoise ceiling, what's your name? With the fan going in the background, just checked in. Can you state your name, please? Can't hear you. Ernest Jackson. Headache. Okay, we ready on Ms. Jones?
We are, Judge.
Ms. Jones, say your first name again.
Danira.
Okay. Calling case is P 821-345, the people versus Delora Jones. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance. 162-361-541, failure to display a valid operator's license, not on person. 173-659-871, no insurance. Appearance.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Ms. Jones. Ms. Jones, please state your name for the record.
Danira Trisha Jones.
Client's going to avail herself of the offer, Judge. I think you said improper plates. The remaining matters will be dismissed. We'll stipulate the probable cause.
That is correct. Do you want to take that offer, Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Ms. Jones, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hill about your case today privately?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand, Ms. Jones, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to June 26, 2017, around 6:50 p.m. in the area of 6 Mile and Myers in the city of Detroit, where you operated a 2012 Chevy vehicle without insurance.
Yes.
Okay, satisfied?
That's fine.
I will dismiss the remaining counts with that stipulation of probable cause. Ms. Jones, I am going to waive your fines and costs, which means you don't have to pay, which would be $290 today, okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All set.
Judge, there is a bond of $700. Can we apply the $700 to the reinstatement fees?
Yes. Ms. Jones, I will apply your bond to your reinstatement fees and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good day.
That's all. Thank you. You too.
James. Good morning, Ms. James. For Mr. Ernest Jackson, these are all state counts. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to set those for a trial date. Because I can't do anything with all state counts and no prosecutor on the pretrial date.
Would you happen to know when the trial date would be set?
So we're looking at right now around September 22nd. That's the earliest we can really get in, because we're backed up.
I'm going to have some a medical procedure done. I'm going to be out, like it's going to start in the middle of September, and I'm going to be out of commission for like 2 weeks. Is it possible you could push it to October?
That would not be a problem. Thank you for letting me know. So instead of just not showing up.
Okay.
You looking for October, Sabree?
Yeah, how about October 14th?
Okay, that'd be fine.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So I'm going to call your matter now. Calling case X3678918, the People versus Ernest Jackson. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, speeding on the freeway 1 to 5 over. Count 3, failure to signal. And SX3678918-2, which is the duplicate. Appearance.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Jackson, please state your name.
Hello?
Ernest, I'm sorry, you talking to me?
Yes.
You talking to me? My full first name is Ernest Antonio, last name Jackson.
Judge, it's my understanding we're setting this matters for trial.
Yes. I'm looking at this ticket here for a moment. Count 3 is a warning. So really, Mr. Jackson, you have 2 counts that you'll have to deal with. It'll be for no operator's license on person and speeding on the freeway 1 to 5 over.
Okay.
As you stated, you need time because you're having a medical surgery or medical procedure. So I will set your trial date for October 14th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
You just zoom in just like you did this morning, and you'll have an attorney present to speak to you about your trial. If the officer does not appear, then I'll dismiss the matter, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Best of luck with your procedure.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank
You
you.
as well.
Okay, Mr. Hill, I have Miss Bernita James in the courtroom.
James?
Yes, she had some issues with her phone and she was downstairs. Can she call you and speak to you
Sure.
on your cell? Okay. You want to send me your cell in the chat or?
Yeah.
Ms. James, if you can come up here, I'm gonna have you speak to Attorney Hill about your case.
You got it, Judge?
Yep, I got it. The offer is for improper plate. I will switch it over and do it reversed and do the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Thank you.
And I'll step out of the courtroom.
Ms. Foot, can you hear me?
Was you talking to me, Mr. Hill?
No, Miss Foot. I'm gonna text you my cell phone number. Can you call me?
Me?
No, Miss Foot. Miss Foot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you need? Trying to get his foot.
Ms. Foot, did you get my cell phone number? I texted it to you or in the chat.
Calling case P182118, people versus Bernita James. Count one, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, and count two, no insurance. Apparent?
Ryan, on behalf of the defendant, is she on the line, Judge?
Yes, she's actually in the courtroom.
Okay, my client, she's physically in the court? Oh. State your name for the record.
Bernita James.
Judge, my client wants to avail herself of the offer. She's going to be pleading to the allowing a licensed person to drive. The other matter will be dismissed. We'll stipulate a probable cause.
Is that correct, Ms. James? Yes. Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Hill, today about your case. Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise anything in exchange for your truth? Are you pleading guilty on your own free will? Are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty? Because then that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial. And knowing that you're waiving that right, you can continue to plead guilty. Yes? Yes. I'd like to bring your attention to April 28th, 2014. Around 12:52 in the city of Detroit, Sabree black automobile arrested you. And you do allow an unlicensed driver to drive that vehicle. Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay. I will accept your testimony and dismiss the no insurance count with that stipulation of probable cause, and I'm going to waive your fine and cost, so you're zero balance, 0 points. So, no questions?
No, so the $200 amount that the ticket was, is what, or
I just waived it.
you just wait?
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's. Let's do Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford's offer is for 1 count of improper plate, the rest to be dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
Hello?
Yes, the background noise, you turn off the TV or whatever it is in the background.
Call you back. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ford, can you hear me? Mr. Ford, try calling.
Yes.
Okay. We can barely hear you.
Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me better now?
A little bit better, but it's still breaking up.
Okay, hold on.
then call back in. We'll still be here. We're not gonna
Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better now?
better, but it's still bad.
Okay, you want me to do what?
Hang up and then call back in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Foot? Let's do Miss Foot next. If she will unmute her phone, come back.
She's ready, Judge. She actually called me in my cell. It's an alcohol related offense, so I wanted her to talk to me directly. So
Wonderful.
we're ready on her.
Thank you. Calling case D 806-793, People versus Tiffany Foot, 1 count of operating while intoxicated. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. Foot. Ms. Foot, please state your name.
Tiffany OACF Foot.
Judge, what I'm going to ask the court to do is, I don't know if the court's setting alcohol-related offenses for trial, but after speaking to Ms. Foot, the fact pattern she gave me, she definitely needs to talk to counsel, whether it be retained. Based on what she told me, I think this is something that may be a very quick bench trial, but I don't want to preclude any of the attorneys she hires from waiving a jury. So can we set this for another pretrial date to allow Ms. Foot to possibly retain counsel?
Okay. Ms. Foot, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How much time do you think you need to obtain counsel or possibly obtain counsel before your next pretrial date?
I don't even know how any of that works, but I guess maybe a couple weeks so I can figure out what I don't really know how to or where to even start. So
How about I'll give you a month. How about that?
okay. And that's to get me a attorney. Is that what you're saying?
Ms. Foot,
Yeah.
so what we discussed is, I told you, I based on what you told me, I think it would be in your best interest to try to see if you can find somebody to retain.
What does that
Means,
what does that
means hire your own attorney. Remember, I don't want you to talk about what you discussed with me, but
yes.
the very last thing you said to me, that kind of triggered something. And I think you should probably reach out to try to find somebody. I think it would be in your best interest. Okay. Worst case scenario, if you can't afford it, the court's still going to give you a court-appointed attorney. Okay.
But it's best that I try to find my own. Is that what you're saying?
I think so, based on what you told me. Yes.
Okay.
And I will add to what Attorney Hill said. If you can't afford one, then on your pretrial date, I'll go through and ask you some questions to make sure that you qualify for a free attorney. And I will appoint you a free attorney who will do the same thing and advise you on whatever it is you talk to Attorney Hill about in more detail.
Okay. If I can't afford one by the time that we speak again, you mean?
Correct.
Okay.
So don't, if you can't afford one, don't go, taking out loans or anything to find an attorney if you can't afford one, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so your pretrial date will be September 29th at 8:30 a.m. Then we'll go from there.
Morning.
8:30 to 29. And I will go back on the same Zoom meeting or the same ID number?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know what your bond conditions were, what was going on. Let's see here. So it's $1,000 personal bond. So I'm just gonna add this foot, no drinking. And of course, going to no bars, but I don't think that's a big issue right now with what's going on.
Okay.
So that's it. You have any questions with that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you're all set. I will see you on the 29th of September.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. Ma'am, just checked in with the, says Oshun's iPad. Can you state your name, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Angela Hicks. I'm not even sure if I'm in the right courtroom. On my papers, they gave me a different ID number. I sat in that courtroom for quite some time. The judge told me a different ID number. I put that one in, and that one says invalid. I called the court. They gave me this one. I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
So you just get bounced around everywhere. So
Yes.
I can tell you that, so I only handle cases that people with the last name F and J. So I know you're not supposed to be here, but let me get you the accurate courtroom. And if, what'd you say? You got it?
Last name H. That's in Clinton.
McClain, okay. And before I send you over there, I'm gonna call the court to make sure that, they don't, dismiss you or not hear your case because you're giving misinformation.
Thank you so much, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, let's see if Mr. Ford, in the meantime, we can hear. Mr. Ford, can you unmute your phone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to put you to a breakout room with Attorney Hill so that you can talk to him about your case, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And the offer is for 1 count of improper plates, Attorney Hill.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, 1 second. What's your last name? It starts with the H. I didn't get it.
Ms. Hicks, Hicks.
Okay.
You go down, Judge.
Hey, good morning. This is Justin. You said, is it Angela?
Yes.
Angela Hicks. She's been passed, they've been, giving misinformation, the wrong IDs. One second.
The Zoom ID number 360.
Okay, it should be 360.
Said 360.
34.
That one. And it said it was an invalid.
00000.
Yes, ma'am. Telephone number. And then they gave me 332. Which is
Let's see. Oh, okay. So she has a different ID than 360.
okay. Wait, 034 360 034.
Everybody assumes we all have the same last.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you again. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Maybe I'm talking to Mr. Whitehead or Officer Whitehead again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Hear you now. And we'll see wants to do, the prosecutor, police officer, and come to some type of agreement, okay? It's not that easy, Mr. Jones. That would be nice, I'm sure.
It would. I had a license. I just didn't have it on me.
Do you have the license, like, do you have it on you? That you can show?
Who? I have it here in my hand. I'll give you the license number, but I had a license at the time. I didn't have my wallet. I forgot my wallet.
That's. So, Attorney Hill, we have Ms. Rogers in the courtroom. Mr. Jones just told me he has a valid license. We're gonna pull his driving record and she'll look at the offer, okay?
Is that Sydney you said?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So, I'm sorry, who's the, after we're done with Mr.
Sure. You wanna talk to her again?
Marcel?
Okay.
All right.
We have a Carl Jones.
Hello? Yes, how you doing?
You're at 1:30. Okay. Early.
Okay. I didn't actually know what was going on.
So, you finally got your audio working. So at 1:30, call back in for your arraignment. There'll be an attorney to speak to you, and we'll go from there. If it's an offer, you can possibly take the offer. Otherwise, I'll just arraign you quickly and get you a pretrial date. Okay?
Okay.
And if you have a valid license, I don't want you to tell me yes or no, but if you do have one, make sure you tell the attorney that at 1:30 when you talk to the attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions?
No, that's it. I just called. I just signed, do all I just did to get back in here at 1:30.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll see you at 1:30.
Okay, see you then.
All right.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Ford.
Okay.
One thing, Judge, before we start, is there any way that I'm going to send you a ticket number?
Yes.
Mr. Ford has this, this is an older warrant. And if we could address that today as well.
Okay. What's the number?
U337 189 16. Your Honor, can I give you the summary of Mr. Ford's U-ticket?
Sure.
It's just a park after dark. He pled in front of Judge Brew. He was to pay $250 within 1 month. It was a 1 month delay. He thought he had a little bit more time than that. There was a warrant issued. So all I'm going to be asking is the court to send the warrant, allow him to pay the $250. That's what I'm going to ask. I have checked the ROA already, and that's what I think has happened.
Okay. I actually have that in the file. Don't worry about it.
You sure good?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I actually have that file right here. I have the ROA. I will take care of Mr. Ford on that one. Okay, calling case is 408393, people versus William Woodrow Ford Jr. Count 1, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2, improper plate. Count 3, no insurance. Review 337-18916, remaining on private property when sold. Here.
Brian Hill on behalf of Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, state your name, please.
William Woodrow Ford Jr.
Judge, my client's going to avail himself of the offer that's before you. I think he's pleading to 1 count of improper plate. The remaining matters will be dismissed. We'll stipulate to probable cause.
Okay, Mr. Ford, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hill about your case today?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea? Are you
No.
pleading guilty on your own free will? And are you
Yes.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty? You
Yes.
understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to a trial, do you wish to continue with plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ford, I'd like to bring your attention to December 21st, 2017, around 2:25 a.m. in the area of Gratiot and Harper in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2003 Yukon black vehicle with an improper plate.
Yes.
That's fine.
That's right.
I will dismiss the 2 remaining counts with that stipulation of probable cause, and for the remaining U ticket, I will close out his balance with a 0 balance and waive his fines and costs on the improper plate count.
Judge, $600 bond. Can we use any of that to pay reinstatement fees and return the rest?
Sure.
Thank you, Judge.
I will apply.
Thank you,
You're
Your Honor.
welcome. I'll apply your bond to your reinstatement fees, okay, and return the balance.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Before you hang up, I have one question. Are you still on 4th Street?
No, can I change the address in right now?
Can you type it into the chat so that the public won't have your address?
Okay, let's go to the chat.
Yes, I'm sending you a request now.
Okay.
You should see a little icon pop up, like a little text message at the bottom with a little number 1.
Let's see. Nothing popped up yet.
Okay, Mr. Ford.
Yes, I'm typing it in now.
Okay, good. Okay, I got it. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Board.
Okay, thanks again, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I got one question.
Sure.
So from this point, do I just go to back to the Secretary of State for reinstatement?
No, I'm applying your bond to your reinstatement fee, so you don't have to do that yourself.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, last but not least, Mr. Jones, the offer has been changed to 1 count of blockading.
We'll take it. And thank Mr. Rogers for that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Jones?
Okay, wait, Mr. Jones?
Yes,
Can you hear me? Okay,
I can. Can you hear me?
yes. What'd you say, Attorney Hill?
We're going to take that, Judge.
Okay. All right, calling cases P-104-8860, the people versus Craig Jones, 1 count of expired plates. P-104-8916, 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license. And P-104-8859, count 1, 11 to 15 miles per hour over the speed limit, no receipt of or unsigned registration, and count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hale on behalf of Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, state your name for the record, please.
Craig Myron Jones.
Judge, my client's going to avail himself the amended offer. The amended offer, if I understand it correctly, is 1 count of impeding or blockading traffic, which is a 0-point non-obstructable offense, will not show up on Mr. Jones's record. In exchange for that, he'll be, the court will be dismissing, the prosecution will be dismissing the remaining matters upon stipulation of probable cause, so stipulated.
Okay, so with all of that, I will accept the responsible plea, amend the charge to blockading traffic, dismiss the remaining counts, and I'm going to waive your fines and costs, so it'll be $175 that you don't have to pay today.
You understand that, Mr. Jones? You don't have to pay anything, okay?
Thank you very much, attorney and judge.
Welcome. You're all set.
Take care, Mr. Jones.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too. Thanks. The whole docket almost showed up today.